Hey guys.
Hello everyone.
Hey, today we're going to do a versus. Clermont versus Minneola, and it's going to be the same builder.
I love the verses.
I know, same builder, dream finders, and the same model home. We're going to talk about the differences living in Clermont in Hartwood Landing versus the hills of Minneola. So I think this will be a really good one.
Yeah, it really opens your eyes.
Yeah, it gives you comparisons. They're both great communities, great areas, but what do you get for your money? And you want to stay tuned. We're going to go through it and we'll be right back. All right, let's compare dream finders today. We're going to compare the difference between Minneola and Clermont. So Minneola is right up here. And as you can see, of course, right now it's so new that it's not really on the map. So it's before you get to Meritage Homes, but it's right here, right past the turnpike. So this is a real exciting location. And talk about in the hills, you're really in the hills when you're in this area, really high up, and so you'll have some really nice views and all that fun stuff. But right here, you're right here by the turnpike, which is really exciting because that gets you right over to Orlando and anywhere you want to go, around the state. So that's exciting. We also have Minneola, Lake Minneola here, so you're really close to go to Waterfront Park. And just because you're in Minneola doesn't mean you're far out. You're literally like 10 minutes from 50 when you have all that shopping. You have more shopping on 27. Now let's go down to Dream Finders at Hartwood Landing. You're right off of 27, and back in this area, that's where Olympus is going. So that's at a real exciting place also. And they're working on roads right now that'll bring you over here. You'll have some connector roads. So that is also a very exciting area. You can't go wrong. They're both around lakes and shopping and downtown Clermont and all the fun things that everyone loves to visit. So let's get started. Okay, our first stop is in Clermont at the Hartwood Landing. This is a beautiful community. It's right off 27 and Hartwood Marsh. You know, it's very level. The ground is pretty level when you go into the community, not like some of the rolling hills and some of the communities that we've seen. But today we want to talk about the difference between the same builder, same models in Clermont versus Minneola.
Yeah, both of the areas are putting the most popular designs in them, so that matches up perfectly.
Yeah, they have actually, it's the same homes in both communities. So it's going to come down to which community you like the best. They both have great schools. They're known for their schools. In the Minneola, you have more of that hilly, beautiful vista feeling when you're over there. They're both pretty much centrally located to where you can get to all of the same things as far as shopping, Waterfront Park, and all of those things pretty much at the same time. With the Clermont one, you know, a little more south, you have Olympus going in over there. But then in Minneola, you have that big brewery that's going to be going in, the Crooked Can, and more shopping and hospitals. So there's a lot of differences in both of the places, but they're pretty similar at the same time.
We want to re-emphasize that the same popular models are going to be in each community. On the 40-foot lots, there's going to be 3 different models. On the 50-foot lots, there's going to be 6 different models. And on the 60-foot lots, there will be 4 different models.
Let's talk about HOA and CDD. That's always a big question. So in Clermont, there are no CDDs, which is great. In Minneola, you do have a CDD. It depends on your lot size. So with your smaller lots, you're looking at about $11.55 a year. With your larger lot, the 60-foot, you're looking at $1,700 a year. Again, CDDs are paid in your taxes and they are not a monthly cost.
Now let's talk about the HOAs. In Clermont, it's $172 a month, and you get a pool and cabana with that. Now this is a 321 home community, so it's a little smaller, boutique-y feel.
Well, let's talk about Minneola. That's on a 15-acre master plan community. So you're going to have other builders in there, Ashton Woods, Meritage. but their HOA is $100 a year. Remember, you have the CDD in there, but even with the CDD, it comes out less than the one in Clermont. But with that community, you get a clubhouse, pool, park, and playground. So there's a lot of differences in both communities. Today we're talking about the Avalon with Bonus. This is a beautiful home, grand entrance. Check the ceiling out, I love this. In the front of the house, you have 2 bedrooms and a full bath. Great for a guest, office. One of the bedrooms could be used as an office, or, you know, if you have that large family, this home does provide you with a lot of space for a large family.
Now let's talk about the square footage. That can range from 2945 to 4451. I mean, that 4451 is a good size home. But when we talk about the pricing out at Hartwood Landing, it's $604,990. And remember, that's the base price. And in Minneola, it's $562,990. So you do have to add on any type of options that you might have.
And lot premium, you know, depending on where your lot's located. You know, this home is the perfect place to entertain guests or just relax with the family and friends. It's a beautiful open floor plan on the first floor. It's just a welcoming space that it's perfect for entertaining. And the kitchen is, I think that's a chef's dream. Lots of counter space for meal prep. You know, the family room is a perfect place to gather. And there's just seating for everyone.
Now behind the kitchen is another bedroom. Now this could be another place for an office, but this is where you could also have access out to the backyard where you might want to put in a pool. And of course there's just a great covered lanai back there where you can do barbecue or just have friends or family over to have a game night.
Now, I also want to mention, maybe you don't want a 2-story, but you really love this floor plan. You could get the same home in the Avalon without the bonus. And with that, you're looking at 2510 square feet. Starting price, depending on which community you pick, could be between $523,000 starting to $580,000 starting. And you know, Clermont's a little more pricey than Minneola. But with the Avalon without the 2-story, it's just a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, single-story home.
Now as we go upstairs, look at this bonus room. This gives you tons of extra room. I mean, this could be a media room, a game room, or wow, what an office it would make too.
Yeah, and if you look at the options that you could put in here, you could even put a full kitchen. There are so many options to add on this model that it's endless. So it's kind of fun looking through all the specs and what they offer. And of course, the more options you put in, you know, the cost goes up, but there are options. Now we're heading out of Clermont, the Dream Finders, and right here on Hancock, you literally go right up Hancock all the way past 50. Here's 50, that's all your shopping. Keep going up Hancock, and right in here is where the other Dream Finders is going, and this is Minneola. So again, it's kind of like you're right in the middle is where all your shopping is. It's probably very similar distance, whether you're in Minneola or Clermont. The difference is with the Clermont Dream Finders, you know, there's no real hills. You're already getting up there. You're already in the hills, but this community doesn't have like the rolling hills within the community, where when you go up to Minneola, up here, you're high up on the hill. So it's really pretty vista views and things like that.
Now, we always like to tell you that we don't work for or represent the builder, that we're just local realtors here to give you great information, and our goal is to help you find your perfect home.
And if you want to be buyer represented, call us first. You want to have a realtor represent you before you go into a sales center, but we're here before, during, and after the transaction. So again, that's important. If you choose to have a buyer representation, you need to do that first. All right, we just passed the turnpike right to your right, and right ahead where this dirt is on your right, that's where Dream Finders is going. I mean, you can't get any closer to getting on the turnpike to go to Orlando or the airport or any jobs you may have in the city. But this hill right here is where they will be building Dream Finders. And beyond that, on the rolling hills up ahead, that's where you will find Ashton Woods, Meritage, Starlight homes, and it's all part of the big master plan community. And here's just a recap of what we talked about today.
Thank you for joining us on our tour today of our Clermont versus Minneola Dream Finders.
Yeah, this is exciting. I mean, we love to give comparisons, and there's differences in both. They're both great areas, but if you're thinking about coming to our area, call, text, or email us. We'd love to have a phone conversation with you, talk about your future plans or your immediate plans.
And we love to thank you for all that you do in terms of watching our videos. We appreciate you, and we're excited to get you the next video after this.
So stay tuned. We have more coming your way, and we'll see you soon.